Hi Doug, hi Nick, this is Steve Nicola with Coach Baseball Right. I'm going to go ahead and do an annotation here. And the first thing I want to do is take Pujols, or this major league hitter, out to his toe touch. And Nick, I've already got you out to toe touch. And we're going to compare the length of the stride. So the length of the stride from instep to instep should match instep to crotch, crotch to instep. Okay, nice stride length right here. And your stride length is probably going to be a little bit short. So as you can see, the base of the triangle needs to be a little bit longer, which means your stride needs to be maybe just a little bit bigger out in this area here. Okay. The second thing I want to talk about at toe touch is Pujols, or this major league hitter, his shoulder. Okay, his front shoulder is down about 12, 13 degrees at toe touch. And to be honest with you, I can't tell if yours is down at all. And that's important. Your front shoulder needs to be down at toe touch. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and erase those. And I'm going to take you to heel plant. And at heel plant, okay, what I want to do is measure your torque, your separation. So in other words, at this point in time, the back knee is coming in and your hips are going, but your front shoulder should stay closed. Now, how do I measure that? I get a line that's perpendicular to his shoulders, and then a line that's going to be perpendicular to his waist, and you see he's got about 29, 28, 27 degrees of separation. That's torque. The hips are going, but the front shoulder is staying closed. So the bottom half is beginning to go, but the top side, the front shoulder is down and in, it's closed. This is called separation. If I measure you, okay, get a line perpendicular to your shoulders, to be honest with you, it's about here. Now you do have some separation. You just don't have as much as what you want. So at most youth hitters, to be honest with you, most youth hitters have 0-degree separation. You have some, but you could have more if you would keep this front shoulder down at heel plant. And you can clearly see the front shoulder is not down. So we can do a little bit better job at heel plant keeping your front shoulder down. That'll give you more separation, more torque. The next thing I want to do is watch as the hitter to the right rotates to the short approach. You can see the bat knob stays ahead of the back elbow. Okay, and in your case, okay, your knob does stay ahead of the back elbow, and what that means at this position is that you don't have any bat drag. Now, bat drag, as you know, is when the elbow is closer to the pitcher than the knob. Okay, your elbow is behind the knob, so you don't have bat drag. Your position here of your hands, they are inside the frame of your body. That's a good position at this short approach to be. The hands inside the frame of the body. If I was going to take a measurement here, roughly from this angle here, anything less than or more than 90 degrees is great, and you are clearly more than 90, and this hitter as well will be more than 90. So this is a good indicator, this measurement at this particular spot at the short approach. This is a good indicator of either the absence or presence of bat drag. Obviously you don't have bat drag here. Okay, let's go ahead and take the hitter to the right to the approach position, and I'm going to take you to the approach. And what I like to do there is to measure a straight line from your elbow down to the knob, straight line from the elbow down to the knob. And to be honest with you, you're in great spot here. The knob should not be from the elbow down in here. This would be bad. If the knob of the bat was back here, that would be bad. Yours is not there, so you're in good shape. Obviously, this hitter to the right is in good shape. So at the approach position, you're doing a great job. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take this hitter to contact, which will roughly be in that position. And for you, I'll take you to contact. Now, it's hard for me to tell based on the video I had where contact is. You're hitting the ball out in front, which is fine. I just can't tell exactly where it is. So I'm going to assume contact is in between these two frames. The important thing is, do you extend from contact to the power V? And you do. And I know that by drawing an angle here and getting a measurement, 121, and I go one frame further, and that 121 becomes 137. So you are now extending through the ball, and that's very good. And the same thing I think you can visually see with this hitter, as he will extend through the ball as indicated by his right elbow, the angle from his elbow out. So he extends as well. Now this is the power V position. Okay, the power V position, you don't really roll over until you get to that position. I can always tell a rollover by looking at what happens to the top forearm. Okay, if the top forearm stays on top of the bottom forearm, if the left forearm stays on top of the bottom, the right forearm, through the power V, you haven't rolled over. And as you can tell, you haven't rolled over, and this hitter to the right hasn't rolled over either. So good job with that. At the power V, I do like to measure this angle here. This should be between 90 and 110. Okay, the angle of the back knee at this spot, he's at 97. Okay, you would be roughly, I'm trying to get it parallel to your right thigh. You were at 109, so you're certainly within those parameters. That's a good job. That means you're staying behind the ball. Okay, if this is like 130, this angle here, 140, that means that this back leg is straight, which basically is going to push your upper torso forward towards the pitcher. So I think you're doing a great job here. I want to talk to you about knee to knee. So I'm going to go back with the hitter on the right. You can see the back knee is going forward towards the front knee, and you see the front knee straightening out. Knee to knee, you can see the back foot here drag. Okay, and if I come to you, I can see, I'm going to go ahead and straighten that out or clean that up. So you can see the knee to knee. Okay, knee to knee, right in here, knee to knee. Front leg straightens as the back knee goes forward, knee to knee. That's a good job. You also are going to see here what we call some ground force. Ground force is the result of the energy going basically forward from the back side to the front side, and then it's going to go down. And then when the front leg straightens, right now, that energy goes back up. And you can see the left foot right here begin to flop over, right there. Okay, and that's good. That's the result of ground force. You can see, in your case, the same thing. Right there. Right there. There's the result of your ground force. So all in all, I think you've done a really good job with your swing. I would say to you a couple things. Let's make sure at toe touch, let's make sure that we can get you to the point where your front shoulder is down and you get a little bit further stride. Just a little bit longer stride, and your front shoulder needs to be down. And at heel plant, right here, clearly I need to have your front shoulder down. Those are two big areas that you can improve upon. But all in all, really a great job. So if you have any other questions or concerns, don't hesitate to give me a call. And don't forget to take a look at Swing Like a Pro on CoachBaseballRight.com.